Yo, my people, what is crackling? Out here with the 400 to 800 doing a little bit of birding in Puerto San Carlos. We're here in Baja California Sur, Mexico. You can see the National Geographic Sea Bird behind me, where I'm here on an assignment as a National Geographic certified photo instructor and got a little bit of free time today. We're kind of between voyages. This is what we call the turnaround day. So I'm walking around here on the dock and doing a little bit of birding, and I thought I would share what I found with you. So for those of you who are new here to the channel, my name is Dave Katz and I am a natural history photographer, currently working on expedition ships. Over the last 8 years, I've done about 200 expeditions all over the world, to Antarctica, to the Arctic, to Southeast Alaska, and here to Baja California as well. Although my work typically focuses on wild places and wild animals, today I'm taking a little detour from that, and we're looking at all of these birds that are kind of at the intersection of the Anthropocene, as I like to say, but just here interacting with the human environment. You can see that there are quite a few pelicans on these fishing boats here in Baja California Sur. There are very few deep water ports on this part of Mexico, and so this is an important place for the local fishing industry. And these birds are most likely habituated to human presence. They don't seem to be too disturbed by us as we walk around. And I'm just out here doing a little informal survey for eBird, back to my homies at Cornell University and the general public, people that are interested in birds. You can see right behind me in the middle of this road is the Great Blue Heron. So this is kind of an interesting place to come, interesting place to make photographs, and I'll just keep sharing what we find as we walk along the docks here in Puerto San Carlos. A couple of cardon cactuses here. It's kind of cool. Been to this port many times. I never noticed that these were over here, but I was following the lead of a turkey vulture and kind of found these cardon cactuses over here, which is kind of cool. One of them's pretty tall, and you can see the seabird just behind me. I haven't made it very far on this little walk. So as we're walking around the dock here, you can see there's a ton of birds on top of this big structure here. I don't know exactly what I would call that building, but it's something to do with the fishing industry, maybe like a warehouse or big garage. But one of the things I wanted to talk about just real quickly is Cornell's eBird project, and also Merlin and All About Birds and Birds of the World. Those are all resources that the Cornell Lab of Ornithology puts together, and that's an organization that is not only close to where I live in upstate New York, but close to my heart too, because I've done a little bit of photo and documentary work for them before. And they're an excellent group. There's a group inside them called the Center for Conservation Media, which is the one I've worked with, and just a super passionate, super talented group of people that are all about telling stories for conservation, which is one of the sort of main goals of this channel too. So either way, I'll either drop some links in here or show some screenshots of those different websites, which are all free, and tools like Merlin are all free and open to use for the public. I see that there's an osprey on the fence over here, so I have to cut this one short. The sun is actually coming out and the fog is burning off, and I am grossly underprepared. I've got a black short sleeve shirt on and no sun protection, so I think I'm gonna call it and head back to the ship. I've got some stuff I need to do anyhow, but it's been fun to just walk around a little bit, make some observations, take some recordings, make some photographs and some video clips, and I hope you've enjoyed this little journey. Looks like the fog is finally clearing. Let's see to the other side of Magdalena Bay. Cormorants flying by. Well, as you can see, there's quite a lot of diversity here on the dock here in Puerto San Carlos. It's been fun just walking around and checking things out. I hope you all have enjoyed this. I think the highlight for me was seeing the Great Blue Herons super up close and the Ospreys. And this is a place I've been many times before, but it's always a little bit different. And today with the clouds and the low visibility has kind of an eerie feel to it all. And well, you can see there's a squadron of brown pelicans flying right by right now. And although it's one of these places that's kind of heavily affected by humans, you can see this fishing boat just started up their main engines and belched out a little bit of smoke. It's still an interesting place to come and see birds and see how they've adapted to this kind of human interface. Anyways, let me know in the comments if you enjoyed this type of video. I'm just kind of getting started here with experimenting with all this on YouTube, and I'd love to hear more what you think. And yeah, like and subscribe. Of course, I gotta say that, and we'll see you in the next one.